on, guys? Pineapple Square. I'm just going to say, if anyone's looking for an alliance in Transformers, feel free to join mine. And also, feel free to add me on Discord at Pineapple Sway if you're interested. But let's get on to the main topic of today's video. And I'm just going to be showing off some Slipstream Rank 5 gameplay. Now, believe it or not, Slipstream actually got fixed sometime last week. Because for the longest time, she was unable to hit range attacks. At this current point, I have Slipstream at SIG 100. So the percentages are going to be a bit off, but I was just going to be showing some gameplay fights with her and just talking about my overview of Slipstream. Now, when I was filming this video, she was only about, I think she had a 9% chance to refresh debuffs, but at SIG 100, it is a 50% chance to refresh debuffs. Now, I do think her exploit weakness is still a bit glitched and doesn't work, but she at least hits range attacks now, as you can see from this gameplay, because in the old game, it would just come, or the old version, you know, before last week, and even in this new version, it would just phase through the enemy. But with this fix for Slipstream, I do feel like she is a very useful character, as her utility is just incredible. And also, too, if a lot of you guys remember, Slipstream, she could not hit backfires either. Or she did have backfires, but they would only do one singular damage point. Now, her backfires, I've seen them do about, they range between 4 to 8k, which per backfire is actually pretty nice and a good chunk of damage. Especially if you're rocking Jazz and Scorponok to get that extra backfire damage. You can sometimes see the backfires range up to 12k, and that's just seemingly just off a backfire, and you can see the backstabs working right here. But yeah, she is really incredible, and honestly, I'm glad that they fixed her. This opens up the potential for a lot of other bots that still have problems to get fixed. And as you can see right here, I'm just going absolutely crazy with the debuffs right now, as I got the double power lock right there. And she can also power leak for a special 3. Yeah, she's incredible. I wouldn't say she's S tier, but she's like borderline A tier, I would say, borderline A to S. If she had a damaging debuff, which she kind of does have a damaging debuff, when you get, or when an enemy applies a shock debuff on you, you can apply it back to the enemy with a medium attack. But she also can nullify shields, which is incredible. She's just very utility-based, and I feel like can be very, very good, especially as a raid defender, because I do know her SIG does work pretty well as when she's like a CPU character, when you're fighting her as a computer. So as a raid defender, she would probably be incredible, but at this current point, you don't really get to see the full potential. But yeah, this was just 2 to 3 fights. I was just showing off just to show that, you know, Slipstream is working properly now, and she's actually really, really fun to use. Especially with this Seekers team that I'm running. As you can see, she's almost about, she's 10.5k basically. But when I have my full, like, synergies, she's about 13, 14k. When I have like synergies is based around her, and especially now since I have her at SIG 100. But yeah, she's very incredible, and I would say might be worth an investment, especially now since she works properly. So yeah, just wanted to make this video in just regards of Slipstream, and just a whole lot of fun. I died here, but I think I got the point across. One last final look at Rank 5 Slipstream. Absolutely incredible bot. I'm so glad they fixed her, and it opens up the opportunity for other bots to get fixed in the future, like Rodimus Prime, who still doesn't even work properly to this day, and even Chromia. Chromia is not entirely bugged, but she's still a little bugged. But yeah, and one last thing, if you guys are looking for an alliance, feel free to hit me up and join. We need a couple members, and we do difficulty 50 in alliance missions. Peace out.